Hi guys, you're watching my channel Blythe Me More and my name is Oksana. Today for you I want to present a video on how to attach your pull strings to eye mechanism. I love designing different pull strings, and in fact I have many available in my Etsy store. You can definitely make them yourself. I also have video guides about the sizes of the cabochons and beads, strings and more. But as I always prefer this order, so at first I make my pull strings and then I attach them. I will show you how I do it and how I measure the strings. Usually initially I cut them like 30 centimeters long, the string itself, but now I started cutting maybe 26 because then I have some extra, so that's why, yeah, so somewhere 26 up to 30 centimeters long. Then I make my design and then they become shorter, so now they are approximately 22 centimeters, which is good enough. So I'm going to tie them, one string here and one string here, but I need to know which lengths do I need. That's why I use the body of the doll and the back panel. Well, I prefer my pull strings to reach somewhere the knee of the doll, so that's the way I like it to be. Not longer, could be slightly shorter. I have somebody jumping almost on my head, asking for some food and attention. Our local cockatoo. And here, pay attention, before you start gluing your strings to the eye mechanism, don't forget to insert the strings through the back holes here. I actually forgot right now and I spent half an hour redoing and attaching new strings. Yeah, it happens. So this one, well, in any order, I will insert in this hole. Actually, some makers, they prefer just this rectangle part from both sides, but I always use this one. One time I didn't pay attention and I inserted here where the screw should be, so don't do that, okay? And here I prefer like bigger distance between them, so they will not be that much tangled, so fine, it looks this way. And now we are going to measure, considering passing the string through the back panel. So yeah, it will not be much of waste or cutting because mine is like 26 centimeters right now, so I'll just use it as is. I insert it here. I'll make a knot, and also I do need to always check the length compared to the body in this position of the eyes. Yeah, because 26 centimeters is not really long, so that's why I'm not going to cut anything. I will just tie the knot and leave a very short string to glue it to this part. I shouldn't waste any length here. I always double check. Well, in my case it cannot be longer because I cut it this way. Yeah, usually I leave it longer up to the knee, but this length is also pretty good, so I'll just glue this end. Well, I use super glue. I was using some other one. I'm not sure whether it was this Fix It or something. I guess it was Uhu glue or this one, that it wasn't really sticking this plastic part to the string, but this one does. So you need to be very careful. Do not spoil anything. Do not glue it anywhere else. Because you know, especially when it's just opened and new, it's like you know, leaking a lot. So I need to make sure that it sticks well, because we don't want any accidents happen. I will pour some more glue. Now it's time to insert the second string, and I'm going to tie one knot, two knots. Yes, I'm just not going to pass this thread twice through this hole, because this string I chose is pretty much thick, that's why. So here I need to make sure that I do everything right. Yeah, once the eyes are open, the second string will be longer. I should keep it longer, because when the eyes will be closed, it will jump a little bit up. So maybe even like this. Yeah, I'll just keep it this way, and I need to tie the knot. Actually, two knots. Not here up, because then I experience difficulties switching the eyes, but somewhere here, looking this way. Okay, let me see one more time. I always check several times. So okay, when it goes up, it's longer. Once it goes down, it's shorter. Okay, so I'll keep it this way. I'll just make one more knot and glue. Yeah, I need to be careful, because when it's just new and just opened, it like pours like crazy. So we don't want to glue our fingers. We don't want it to drop on the eye chips. Definitely not. So I twist it. See, I'm already gluing my fingers, because my fingers already like sticky. The glue dropped everywhere, so I should be very careful. Do not touch and, you know, stick my fingers to the eye chips. And also for my convenience, I just keep always glue upright. Okay, so I have something next to me, so I know I'll put it like this. It will not be leaking more. It will not be leaking anywhere down on the floor, on the table. So yeah, that's what we have. Definitely we need to make sure that it's all dry, and then we are coming to the next step, which is, once it's all here, maybe I can just keep it this way. I'll not even cut it. It's time to insert the eyes here. Also make sure that your hands like clean and not sticky. I don't use any sharp objects. I just use the pressure of the fingers. And you know, this is the first time I see her. Well, we'll adjust our eyes and the eyelids. No worries here. So now it will be time for me to put here and screw the T-bar, but at first I will shorten it. I have a video about how to fix the gaze. I guess it's called like Let's Look Up or something. So I show how exactly I am shortening the T-bar, why and how short it should be, and how to check whether it's all fine. So I'm not going to show you this now. Now my task is just to assemble the doll and check the pull strings. Alright, so let's have a look at this gorgeous Alice. Her beautiful matching pull strings. So this is the length. And our favorite, to switch her eyes. So they're not too heavy, not too bulky, and not too small. You see, pretty much perfect. Additionally, if you are interested in her eyelid design, I have a video tutorial on how I make it this way. So you can find it about how to decorate eyelids. And if you like this video, don't forget to put like and subscribe to my channel, because there are many more videos to come. And let's say also bye-bye to our local cockatoos. I'll show you them right now. Say bye-bye. Hey.